Advice and information from the experts. This is Ask the Expert. Here's Rob Carnie.
Greg Marcyniuk at Heritage Insurance on Ask the Expert today. Let's start with how you're approaching business, my friend. You've got the doors closed to the public, but you've still got people working in the office, and you're still doing business.
That's correct, Rob. We are practicing social distancing here, and fortunately we do have an office that allows us to do that. We've been wiping things down and washing our hands many times throughout the day, doing what the experts are saying to do, and we're still taking care of people out there as we are an essential service. So very proud of our staff and very proud of everyone out there that's putting themselves out in the front line, and I want to say a big thank you to each and every one of them.
And while we can't come in the building, we can certainly get things done online and on the telephone.
That's correct. And in fact, we are open Saturdays now, not to the public, but you can call in and you'll get a live voice and we will take care of you.
Okay, that sounds good. In the meantime, how's staff morale?
Staff morale has been excellent. I know there's been a few tense times, but, we've been trying to make as much fun of this as possible. We're dressed casually. We're coming in and, again, we're just trying to be as jovial as possible in these times, and I think that's what you got to do. And we have been busy enough that we're keeping our mind off of it, and that's, I think, the most important thing going through this right now is keeping your mind busy.
Yeah, it's important to keep our mental health front and center.
That's what I really want to talk about today, is for those folks that are either quarantined or lay off and they're practicing social distancing. I've just got 6 tips to keep in mind to maintain your mental well-being. The first thing is maintaining a routine, and from what resource I've been getting, it's best for your mental self to try and stick to a routine as much as possible. If you have children as well at home now, which most people do because there is no school, most of them are practicing virtual learning from school. Again, you should implement a structured schedule as much for them as well, and try to limit as much screen time as possible, and incorporate learning activities throughout the day. The next most important thing is getting a good night's sleep. Breaking your normal sleep routine can have real negative effects on your overall mental well-being. Also, you should try and spend some time outside. That involves going out your backyard or taking a walk around your block. The other thing is leveraging the power of technology. Like, we are fortunate, we do have a lot of technology. So reach out to your loved ones, your friends, either via FaceTime or Zoom meetings. I know we just had a family reunion where we actually had a Zoom meeting there. It was just absolutely excellent. So again, just check out that technology. There's lots there that can get you out and actually socially active. The other thing that is probably the most important thing, Rob, is don't obsess over the news. People watching this can be very overwhelmed by looking at it because it's all doom and gloom. It's important to be informed, but just look at it once a day for a short period of time and then just checking out and be done with it, because people can get obsessed with that. The other thing that I actually do myself, as far as practicing positivity and gratitude, taking 5 minutes a day to write down the things you're grateful for. It changes your mindset from negative to positive. So I really do encourage people to do that. So these are just some tips that will help you get through this crisis.
Awesome. And if you have upcoming insurance needs, vehicle registration, got to renew your driver's license, you're there with one phone call and online.
heritageinsurance.ca, or just give us a call and we are more than happy to help you out.
And the number at Heritage Insurance is 693-7640. Greg Marcyniuk, Heritage Insurance. Thanks for this. Have a great day.
Thanks, Rob.
This has been Ask the Expert, your source for expert advice and information.